everyone! In this video, I will explain the key concept of open economy basic concept. It's based on principles of macroeconomics. So, we will cover four things. The first one is net export, capital flow, exchange rate, and real-world case. First one, net export. What is net export? Net export or NX is the difference between export and import. So the formula is NX equals export minus import. Export are goods that we sell to other countries. Meanwhile, import is the goods that we buy from them. How do we increase and decrease the net export? As an example, if Indonesia export more palm oil to other countries, export will rise, so the NX will increase. And how do we increase? If Indonesia buy more smartphone from other countries, it will increase the import, and then the NX will decrease. So what happens if a country have more import than their export? So the country will have a trade deficit. This can happen if the people have high income and demand more foreign food, or if the domestic product are less competitive internationally. Next is net capital outflow or NCO. So net capital outflow measures the flow of the money across the countries. So the formula is NCO equals domestic investment abroad minus foreign investment domestically. An example, if Indonesia investor buys stocks in United States, the money flows out, so the NCO will increase. Another example, if foreign companies build a factory in Indonesia, money flows in, so the NCO decrease. NCO matter because it shows how the country is connected financially to the world. It will affect the exchange rate, investment, and economic growth of country. NX equals to NCO. Net exports equals to net capital outflow. What does that mean? So the value of net exports is equal with the net capital outflow. As an example, if Indonesia exports more than imports, Indonesia will earn money from abroad, and that money is used to buy foreign things or foreign assets. So goods going out equals to money going out. Next is saving, investment, and capital flows. The formula is S equals I plus NCO. S is national saving, I is domestic investment, and NCO is investment abroad. So, if saving is less than investment, the country must borrow from abroad. This means the capital inflow and trade deficit. As an example, United States often have lower saving than investment, so it relies heavily on foreign capital. This shows how countries depend on each other financially. Next is exchange rates and PPP or PPP. Nominal exchange rate is how much one currency can be exchanged for another. Example, $1 equals to 15,000 rupiah. The real exchange rate measures the price of a goods between countries. The formula is exchange rate equals nominal rate times domestic price divided with foreign price. As an example, if a product costs $10 in US, it is equivalent with 150,000 rupiah in Indonesia. We compare the relative price using the formula. Next, the PPP. Why PPP works? So there are things that name arbitrage. So it's the situation when people buy goods when it's cheaper and sell where they are expensive. Why PPP fails? So there's something that affect to fails the PPP. It's transport costs, trade barriers, and non-trade goods like haircuts. Next, the mini case study. So we're going to take a look at Indonesia. Indonesia often experiences a trade deficit. It means that Indonesia has more imports than their exports in a certain periods. This is linked to capital inflows, where foreign investors invest in Indonesia. In recent years, the Indonesian rupiah has sometimes depreciated against the US dollar, especially during the global uncertainty. One important factor is monetary policy made by Bank Indonesia, which adjusts the interest rates to stabilize the currency and attract foreign investment. So, in conclusion, open economics are connected to trade and finance. Understanding NX, NCO, exchange rate, and PPP help us see how countries interact globally. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.